All right. First of all, apologies to everyone if you heard anything untoward, rant-wise, or anything like that from me. We were streaming at 11:30, but we wasn't, and then we wasn't. I didn't know what was going on. I was having a bit of a meltdown. I was shouting, I was chanting. Technology is not my forte, but my tech guys came in and said, yeah, YouTube has had an absolute meltdown, and God knows what is going on, but we seem to have sorted it now. So please do give the video a like. We're talking United, we're talking strikers again, targets for the summer, because nothing's happened in January. I'm talking Pep as well, and what he has said, completely different to what other people are saying in my opinion, but I'll get your thoughts on that. Most importantly, like I said then, your thoughts are what this channel is all about. Get your comments in the live section, get your comments in below when the video does drop finally, and hopefully we have a nice smooth stream from this point forward. Hello everyone, I am back, I am real. I do believe that everything is working alright now. So yes, the second coming, as Damon says. Adam is back in the house. Hello everybody, and yes, tant is over. Oh God, man, it's like watching United, man. So much was going on. Poor old Ben, to his credit, like, he's dealing with everything over on Anfield agenda, as Liverpool fans have a complete and utter meltdown with what's going on with Jurgen Klopp. I don't want to talk too much regarding Liverpool, but we are going to, because it is quite a big moment in Premier League football right now. It is massive. Super chat in from Alien already. Was you looking for your black armband, Adam? What? Jeez. Right, okay. So, jokes aside, obviously, there's a lot going on right now in the Premier League. I'm going to be talking United, but that news of Jurgen Klopp this morning, I just watched a bit of Craig's stream before. I tried my first attempt at doing a stream at 11:30. Craig is on there now doing a 3-hour long stream there. That's how big this news is. And yeah, actually, sorry Kaz if I scared anyone having my little moments there, but thanks for everyone coming back in the chat. The Jurgen Klopp moment, the Jurgen Klopp announcement, wow, didn't see it coming. Really didn't see it coming. What it took me back to was that day, that horrible day nearly a decade ago, when Sir Alex Ferguson announced that he was leaving Manchester United. It just goes to show how much football fans rely on the man in the dugout, how connected they become to him, especially if he's successful and he understands the culture and he understands the fans. That's what we had in Sir Alex Ferguson. Liverpool fans are going through this. It's nowhere near the same level as what Sir Alex Ferguson was. No one can even compare that situation. But for Liverpool fans, this is as close as they're going to get to our Sir Alex Ferguson moment right now. It's crazy how this has just gone bang, mic drop, I'm leaving. I just listened to Craig talking about Klopp now, and like, something's not right. Something's not right here. Why is this all of a sudden? I mean, as a United perspective, it's great. It's fantastic news. I mean, don't get me wrong, we don't want to see the best managers leave the Premier League, and he is a character that, do you know what, even if you hate him, you're going to miss him, aren't you? You are going to miss him. His football is good to watch, you can't deny that. His tantrums on the side of the pitch, very similar to mine, so I really can't complain about that. He's an emotional guy, and a real character that I'm sure the Premier League is going to be, it's going to be weaker without. It really is. He is an appeal to the Premier League, and these football teams at Liverpool are, like I said, good to watch, exciting. They do bring that X factor to the Premier League, don't they? So yeah, is it going to weaken the league? I think Liverpool will be on the hunt for a new manager right now, but yeah, as a Liverpool fan, I know exactly how you're feeling times 20, because we had this with Sir Alex Ferguson. And he is that manager that connects with the fans. He understands the Liverpool fan base. This is exactly what we had with Sir Alex Ferguson, and this is massive news. We're talking here that with the way that the transfer window went, there was talks in November. He wasn't happy with that, and he hasn't got the energy to carry on anymore. He hasn't got the energy to move forward for Liverpool. He's tired. Has he got it in him to do it all over again? Can he rebuild another team? For me, it shouts out like, I'm losing some of my best players in the summer. Can I rebuild another team? It is a hard task right now. And do you know what? Do you know what else I feel has killed it for him? The VAR, the way that football's changed, financial fair play, everything like this. He's now seeing... And do you know what? I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past and this all comes into a United. So here's me doing my conspiracy theories again right now. So Barada leaves Manchester City. Manchester United take Barada. That comes in. Manchester United are probably getting wind of something that's going on about City maybe getting off with these charges. That's why they're actually coming in and taking Barada. Klopp might have found out that City are not going to get charged, and how can you compete with such a corrupt setup going on in the Premier League? I don't know. It could be something like that. He could be just fed up with the way that football has gone. He's turning into, I would say he's more of an old school manager now, Jurgen Klopp. Like, he's got the energy there. We can see his passion. His football is great. But it's hard to maintain, I would say. I think it's hard to maintain. I think that's where he's looking at it. And it is just, like he said, heavy metal football. And you can't play that every single season. You have to have a different style of play. And this is why we respected and worshipped Sir Alex Ferguson so much. It wasn't just one type of... We had the United way, but the United way was just figuring out how to find another way. We always had the mentality. And I think this is where Liverpool, like the stop-start, they've had a couple of off-seasons in the mist where they've just fallen off completely. It's like players just need a full season to recharge. And then they go again, full metal. Bang, 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 bang. Fast-flowing football. And they get knackered again. And then another season, they're not as good. This is why Sir Alex Ferguson was so good. This is what the job is at a club like Manchester United, Liverpool. It's even more at Manchester United. So we're moving on to Erik ten Hag and what he's got to deal with Manchester United with that crap above him. And Jurgen Klopp's had the perfect setup above him. He's got a great recruitment team. They tell him what's what. They tell him the best players to pick from. They tell him no when he needs to be told no. He understands that. And that's what works in the Premier League these days, the structure. Now, Ten Hag, completely other end of the scale. He's dealing with the ineptitude of what was Manchester United's powers that be above him. And this is why the argument comes about. It's like Jurgen Klopp's first couple of seasons, and everyone's seen the stats. Erik ten Hag's first 2 seasons, he's won more games than Jurgen Klopp, which is a mental stat. It's absolutely mind-blowing when you look at it. Just goes to show that we need to be patient with Erik ten Hag. Looking at Klopp and his time, it didn't hit the ground running by any stretch of the imagination. He was given time by Liverpool under a structure, which is why I wanted to talk about Liverpool and Klopp and the end of an era there. But what it does show is that with the right team, it does work if you give them time, because it was a shaky start for Jurgen Klopp. It has been a shaky-ish start, even more for Erik ten Hag. I feel because of the structure above and the expectation level of Sir Alex Ferguson, the aftermath of that, all combined, mixed together, has got the fan base just with zero patience and not willing to give Erik ten Hag any chance at all. We argue and we bemoan certain decisions, and that's fine, but the people above him are what's needed to actually succeed. You can be the best manager in the world. Would Pep Guardiola have worked under a Ed Woodward reign? I don't think he would have. And there's too many people with too much to say at Manchester United. And now there's a lot of people with a lot to say on the football side of things. And that's where you've got to look at it. And that's why you've got to be patient. That's the key word in all of this. Jurgen Klopp's reign at Liverpool is prime example of what can happen if you give a manager a chance with the right structure. As Ten Hag's time passed, it may have. But when the new manager comes in, if Pep Guardiola, if Ten Hag does actually leave at the end of this season or before the end of the season is, we need to give that man the right amount of time. It isn't going to be overnight success as soon as Manchester United's new structure comes in. And I just wanted to bring up Jurgen Klopp for that reason. Like, yeah, we've gone through the crap. Manchester United and Liverpool fans always said to me, I've been on a few different Liverpool channels over my time, and I spoke to quite a lot of Liverpool fans. I know quite a lot of Liverpool fans. Like we said, we're only 30 minutes down the East Lancs to Liverpool, so around the corner. And they've said to us, like, Manchester United are going through exactly what Liverpool fans have gone through over that period where they were just hit and miss, never structured right. They've got that right team in place now, and they've found that right man in Jurgen Klopp. Manchester United are about to embark on just about turning this around, I feel, just because of the people that are now going to be working above the manager. Give the video a like, please, guys. I know we're recovering from the mishap from the earlier stream. Good to see plenty of people back in the chat, though. Is this a better time for you guys? Let me know. Is 12 o'clock suiting you better? We've got a few more people started. Is this lunch break? Would you like it to be 12 o'clock rather than 11:30? Does that work better for you guys? Let me know. I'm all for giving more people a chance. You may be watching on your lunch break even. But yes, we are talking before the press conference as well with Erik ten Hag today. What is he going to say? I'm going to give my thoughts before the end of this video and this stream as to what I know he is going to say. And then we'll look back when the press conference has gone by. We're back tonight at 6:30. I will be on top of the league also tonight doing the Spurs and City FA Cup game. So, yeah, whether Craig is going to join us or not, like we said, Liverpool fans are just in complete turmoil right now. They're just in a flux of what's going on. It feels like the end of the world. Craig's words were, it feels like there's been a death in the family. That's how big this is. And I'm not laughing at that death in the family bit. I'm laughing at how they're comparing this and how hard it's actually hitting them. It is massive. It is massive. It's a bonus for United, City, everyone. For going into next season, God knows what Liverpool are going to do. All they're going to be talking about now, who the next man is in charge. But I'll tell you something, with all of this, we'll get on to United in a second, all of this Liverpool talk, Liverpool losing their manager, Jurgen Klopp, legend at the football club, one of the best managers we've seen in the Premier League, one of the most exciting brands of football we've seen in the Premier League. Get some money on Liverpool winning at least a treble this season, because they are going to go out with a bang. And then players and that fan base are going to be right behind. It's horrible for me to say, it is, but if I was a betting man right now, I would be going Klopp going out on a high and taking as many trophies as possible. Do you know how football works? You know what it's like. It's all set up perfectly for one of them bonanza seasons for Liverpool right now. And with him going, I'd get money on Liverpool taking quite a few trophies this season. It is it's sad to say as a United fan, and Sir Alex went out winning the league title. We all knew he was going to be going. He went out winning that title at Old Trafford. I remember the day. I remember it very, very well. It was an emotional day, and yeah, I am not looking forward to that game with Liverpool now coming up. I don't think anyone, I think everyone should be looking at that and going, Jesus, yeah. Beware of the wounded animal, as they say. But there's going to be a lot of emotion played in that Liverpool, well, through that Liverpool squad from now until the end of the season. Anyone comment on what was said by on where are says Jonathan? There's plenty of people who said plenty of stuff on that. I'm not going to talk about it on my stream, no. But hello to you, James, as well. Not seen you in a while, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Get back in the chat, mate. It's good to have you back in here. It's nice to see lots of people in the stream that have come from the early days of the channel as well. Do you know what? It just went back because of all the meltdown with YouTube and everything that just happened then at 11:30. Like, it just brought back some of like the old school stuff, like the Mad Red United days, early days. And I think it's just woken a few people up. I've not seen you for ages, James. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Nearly at 100 likes as well, guys. Keep liking the video, please. If you've scanned the QR code in the bottom right corner, that is our new partner as well, the Sofa Score app. All of your up-to-date scores, team news, injury news across all of the, well, not just the football world, the whole sporting world. It is the best up-to-date app, the quickest and ranked one of the best as well on the App Store. They are our new partners here on FUTV. So you back us, you scan that code, you drop in the link in the description below. The link is there if your QR code isn't working. But please just get onto it. It helps the channel, and it is an absolutely brilliant app. So please get around to it. Thank you very much, everybody. And obviously, give the video a like as well, more importantly. And yeah, if you are tuning in for the first time, why not hit the subscribe button as well? That's a lot to get through. Actually, let's get a drink now. Okay, United news. Braithwaite. Oh my God. When you know a transfer window is doomed, you know it's doomed. And then you know it's definitely going to be one of them when you hear the word Martin Braithwaite. Not Bramthwaite, Braithwaite. Oh, God. Man, only United could get them, both of them names linked to the club in one transfer window, couldn't they? just to mess with my head as well. But yeah, this was the guy that went from Middlesbrough, has been at Barcelona, he's now at Espanyol, he's 32, he's cheap, so obviously the rumours come about that United have been offered from a reliable source, I might add as well, someone well in the know. But I look at it and I go, yeah, it's just one of them silly season moments again for Manchester United. It really is. Just anyone who an agent can think has got a chance of moving. His contract's coming to an end. He's into the last 6 months. He's not playing much. It's just linking with Manchester United. All of these days are going to be gone, by the way, soon when everything starts getting into moving forward with all of the new appointments that we're going to be getting on the recruitment side of things. Hopefully, these days are going to be gone. You don't hear about this sort of thing with City, Liverpool, no stupid 32-year-olds. By the way, yeah, I'm killing this dead. He's got 11 goals for Espanyol this season. If you wanted to know any stats around the guy and what his form's actually like and whether he'd do a job for us, he's not going to play above Højlund, so let's not bother. My go-to channel now, the best out there. Actually, I'm going to get to the chat right now, guys. I've not been in too much this morning, so I'm going to get into it now and see what you guys are thinking. Where's your heads at, guys, by the way? Crazy to think that Liverpool's bigger news than United this morning. Who'd have thought, eh? But it is a big one. My lunch starts at 12:30 p.m, although I put headphones on in for the 11:30 show, says General Foodie. That's the commitment. I love General Foodie. I love that. I would love it if you kept listening while you were supposed to be working. I would love it. Great channel, followed you from United Stand, says Ads. Good name as well. Like that. You're getting the American viewers. We're just waking up. I think we might stick to 12 then, eh, shall we? Thanks, God. 12 is better as well, says Jonathan. Oh, who'd have known? Hey, 12 o'clock. Hello. Spit. God damn. Tongue twisted this morning, me. Do you know what? I don't know if I'm actually excited that Klopp is going because we can actually have a chance again. Or if I'm sad that we've got such a charismatic manager leaving the Premier League. But hey, we got to rub it into Liverpool fans. They weren't really bothered when we were losing Sir Alex Ferguson. They were laughing at us. So yeah, they're getting the comeuppance right now, and I can feel the fear. I can feel the fear in all Liverpool fans right now. You are dreading what is coming after this season. Everything you've known, the safety net of Jurgen Klopp and his team and his recruitment and everything like that, the way he plays, the way he can actually get more out of certain players, all that is gone. It's leaving. How does that feel? It feels scary, doesn't it, Liverpool fans? It does. Trust me when I say this. It doesn't get any better either. The fear just keeps on coming and coming. And who comes in at Liverpool next season? Wow. I mean, I don't know who they've got tabs on. I don't know who to be looking at, but it really is it's a bit of a minefield out there when you're going from one manager who's been set in stone for so long to a new manager with completely different ideas. Anthony said, you know what Anthony was talking about, that Alonso will probably be the next Liverpool manager. I think he is pretty much set in stone for what he is doing this season in the Bundesliga. I feel like he is the perfect man. Former Liverpool, the fans will jump onto that. He's actually doing really, really well this season as well already, as we know. So, I think he would probably be the safe bet. If you were to ask many Liverpool fans who their manager would be, then I think they would go for Alonso. I do. I think he understands the fan base as well, being there so long, doing so well. I think he's a surefire fit. Alonso maybe, hope not. Eric Ten Hag was right. Avery's come to an end, says Alien. I know Stephanie said that earlier on as well. Credit to you both for remembering that. He's right. They are coming to an end. Liverpool have a good structure. Let's see how losing Klopp will affect them. City going to get relegated, says Kenny Fan TV. Mark Goddard, Klopp actually said in the interview he had to quit because they won't sack him. No, that is a man that has earned his corn, innit? He has earned that stature at Liverpool. He really has. And do you know what? I'm a United fan, and yeah, I'm going to rub it in where I can. But sometimes as a football fan, you just got to go, look, I think what did he get? 92 and 97 points and didn't win the league in 2 seasons. He is really dealing with what Manchester United had to with Barcelona and Pep. We should have had another 2 Champions Leagues, at least one more Champions League to our name, but we came up against one of the best sides that I have ever watched play football in Pep's Barcelona. He's now got Pep and the cheating City with all of the resources, and he's been fighting against that, and he's come up short, but he's ran them all away. You have to give him credit for that, and Liverpool credit for that. To finish on 92 and 97 points and not win the league, you're devastated, aren't you? Your trophy cabinet should be bulging right now, and if you haven't got them trophies after getting that amount of points, then you're thinking something's wrong. Well, quite clearly we know it's wrong because City are cheating, but anyway, that's another story, isn't it? But I will get on to United stuff as well. Let's see. Dale in the chat there says, "You're not on United anymore, pal. I've not seen you on there for a bit." No, mate, I'm not. This is my channel now. I left United Stand last year, and you're only going to see me on here. There is everything in between, but we don't need to talk about that. All you need to know is this is where the best content is. Blex, one of the members, spot on, Adam. Klopp rated 2nd manager behind Pep. Right now, they're number 1 and 2 in the world for me. Ancelotti, yeah, I think he's up there as well. Between them, they're the 3 best managers in the world. We've got 2 of them in the Premier League, in Pep and Jurgen Klopp. But honestly, this is how I judge it. This is where I've got an issue with Pep, and I'm going to talk about this in a minute as well, actually, and what Pep was saying. But if you put Jose Mourinho, Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola, 3 legends of the Premier League, if you gave them a, let's say for instance, the same team, mid-table team, then was asked the question, who do you feel? Let's say for instance, alright, I'll pick a team. Wolves, mid-table, doing well, not going to go down or anything like that, limited budget. You gave Klopp that team, you gave Pep that team, you give Jose Mourinho that team. Jurgen Klopp and Jose Mourinho would finish ahead of Pep. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Pep Guardiola needs every resource possible at the best, at the top, to make him look good. He has never taken a job like a Jose Mourinho has. He's never won a Champions League with a Porto or an Inter Milan or taken United from where they were. Pep Guardiola has to have a team that play at the top. Like Manchester City, with all their resources, he took over a team there that was high. Bayern Munich, he came through into the best era that has ever been at Barcelona with the best players that we've ever seen walk the planet. He's a very, very lucky man. And he gets credit for improving players, yes. But when you've got the resources that that man has got, and you've got the players at his disposal to actually help other players get better, then you are going to do well, aren't you? You're going to do a lot better than anyone else. You gave Pep Guardiola a Wolves team, a mid-table team, Klopp and Jose Mourinho, that same team, Pep Guardiola would finish bottom out of them 3. I guarantee it. 100% Pep Guardiola would finish worse off than Klopp and Jose Mourinho. And Pep Guardiola, he's been talking obviously regarding Barca and everything that's been going on. I've heard other people talking this morning about Pep being salty and Pep being worried and he being furious about losing Barca. What a load of crap. You're talking about Pep sending a warning shot to the rest of the league. City don't stay still. Just because of losing Barca doesn't mean that they're actually going to stop. This should just be a shot in the arm to Manchester United, saying, look, yeah, you got one man. It doesn't stop there. The work got to carry on. You have to carry on. Pep Guardiola's not stupid. He knows what he's got there at Manchester City, and City will just find someone else and they will carry on. They're not going to stay still because we took their man. Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's a great guy. We still got the best team. He mentions Haaland, he mentions De Bruyne. Yeah, 2 of the best players in the Premier League right now, and that will probably be why they're competing for the league. Nothing's going to stop at City. He's right in what he's saying, Pep Guardiola. So for anyone coming out and saying he's worried or he's salty or he's furious that this person has left in Barada, they're talking absolute shit. Shut up. Talking garbage, because City aren't going anywhere. They're only going to improve again on what they are now. Man United are playing catch up. We're making the right moves, but don't get ahead of yourself because we've got one man in the hierarchy now that's actually better than what we've had before, that we're all of a sudden going to overtake City or Liverpool. It's going to take time. So, if anything, what Pep Guardiola has said today, I'm taking that, I'm going, yeah, that's right, that. I don't like the guy. I think he is salty, but on this case, he's bang on the money. City aren't going to stay still. Manchester United have to improve with Barada and get more people around him. And we are, what, 5 years, 6 years behind Manchester City? We have got a lot of catching up to do. So, if anything, I'd look at Pep's conversation yesterday's press conference, and I'd go, he's right. We can use that now and just go, yeah, he's got a point there, because they're not going to stay still, are they? They're going to just improve and carry on. So, for me, I look at it and I go, fair enough. He's right in what he's saying. And Manchester United cannot just sit on their laurels and just go, we've got the best man now, we expect everything to work. No, it's not. It's not going to work. Why do you think I was talking about Pep Guardiola and everything he's got around him? He knows he's arrogant because he's got the best around him and he's got all of the best players and resources. That's why he comes out like an arrogant ass. But he's right in what he's saying. He's just stating facts about what he actually has got there. So him being furious about a man leaving, he's like, no. Yeah, it's sad that he's gone. He is a big chunk of what City were successful with, and now United have got it. It's brilliant for us, and it is a coup still. But City will replace Barada and add someone else to that perfectly run machine that they've got there recruitment-wise now. I'm not forgetting why they got there and how they got there. That's a different story, 115 and all of that. But right now, dealing with facts and where they are and how the Premier League can't touch them, we've got a lot of catching up to do. So, for me, yes, again, I just look at what Pep said and I went, yeah, he's right. He's right. No, it's a sad day. He's been there for a while, Barada, but ultimately, Manchester United now, we've got one piece in. There's a lot more pieces to put together to fix this puzzle. We are miles behind, so let's not just celebrate someone asking Pep a question regarding someone who works for him or works over him at Manchester City and his reaction to it. That's just crap, innit? It's crap content and ridiculous. The reality is, City will just move past this. They'll find someone else. There are plenty of people out there. All Manchester United have done is realise that City have got it right above and their structure, and we've taken the best in class for what we want to do. Let's not forget, he was running the sporting side of things and he's coming in to be the CEO of Manchester United. So United have had, luckily, the right opportunity to bring Barada in a time when we need a couple of positions covering at the club, and Barada can do probably the job of 4 or 5 men in his experience and what he's done before in football. So yeah, I'm glad that we got Barada, because Manchester United probably would have employed 4 people to do the job of what he's doing, and that's good for us. It really is good for us that we've got him. But yeah, forget about what Pep's saying. Just concentrate on your own issues, United and United fans. Don't worry about what Pep's saying. Yeah, let them deal with chasing a whatever it's going to be Liverpool team now with that news that Klopp's come out with today, because that's going to be an issue for them. Trust me, Liverpool now will be hell-bent on seeing out Jurgen Klopp with one of the best seasons that he's ever had. Fighting for 4 trophies, announcement that he's leaving. City have got the work cut out for him. I'll say that right now. Get money on them taking trophies. I'm telling you right now. Xerxes again has come up in the news. Now that's a player that Manchester United should be looking at. It's the Bologna striker. We've talked about him many a times before. It's come out with more news again today that Manchester United, €40 million buyout. Perfect. I mean, these are players that not many people know about, and I've said it on loads of shows before. It is how Manchester United are going to be operating now. Alien has just come in with super chats. Catch you later. Off to our kids to wind Bin Dipper up. Okay. In translation, for anyone who's not from this part of the world, he knows his brother is a Liverpool fan. He's going to call around to his house just to wind him up and wipe his tears up off the floor because Jurgen Klopp is leaving the football club. In translation, that's what Alien is saying there in the super chat, everyone. For anyone looking in from abroad, it's Mancunian slang. But yeah, it looks like Alien has got a Liverpool fan in the family, and he's going to go and wind him up. Good for you, Alien. Good for you. Shivaiole, Xerxes equals Patrick Kluivert. Get some comments in now, guys. I'm going full live chat mode right now with you guys. Skiliano says Barada is a great start, but it will take time to turn United's fortunes around. We will need the rest of the football management structure, and then upgrading the squad will take time. Very well said. Manchester United better than Liverpool and Chelsea, says Nelson. Table says no, but yeah, history-wise we are. What else have we got in here? Even the Spanish royalty helped killing the story, Dobby. Don't know what that's about. That's a conversation between two people in a chat. Picked out the wrong one. Getting that one man, Adam, will attract top quality staff to get us back to the very top. I will enjoy watching it happen, just like when Fergie came to United. This is that there. Gehen's comment definitely is where I think United fans should be looking. Enjoy and embrace the journey that's about to start. It is a new era at Manchester United, and we are going to be moving forward. We are going to be looking at United the more positive, with a positive outlook. The structure is going to be completely different, and focus is going to be on what is important at Manchester United on the pitch. It is going to be, I won't say a roller coaster. I think it'll be a steady trajectory going upwards for Manchester United, but it will take time. You have to be patient with this. Players like Xerxes, players like what we've talked about before, Benfica midfielder João Neves, young players with potential. This is what Manchester United are going to be looking at. It isn't going to be Galactico spending absolutely multi-millions every single summer or every single transfer window. It's not going to work like that for us. And yeah, we're going to be full on structure. If it doesn't fit, it's not coming in. There is no more make weights at Manchester United. If you all want to know the truth about the dominant Barcelona between the period of 2008-2014, please Google the name Raymond Seguera and read up on it. Dobby's going deep. He's going in for Barca as well as City now. Let's see. G96U. We should wait till the summer to get someone unless we're going to buy a key player this month, which won't happen. No, it looks like the checkbook is well and truly closed for this month, guys, for Manchester United. It is. I don't think there's any money there. I really don't. And do you know what? What they're doing is not spending any more money now. They can't spend money in January because the PSR period ends and the figures and your financials have to be in for the Premier League on the 1st of July. So don't expect anything until after July for Manchester United. They'll just go in heavy straight after that and spend what they can and do what they can quickly. And then it will then balance out for the next set of numbers. It's a rolling, don't forget, it's a rolling 3 years. So Manchester United right now are in a bit of a pickle. I think we're like 215 million over. You're allowed to be 105 over, and that's not even including this year now. So Manchester United's operations and what we do from now until the end of the season all adds to 215 million. We have to bring down a deficit of 110 million there. The only way we do that is by selling players. Obviously, players may move on from the loan spells that we're talking. Wages are covered for a lot of loan players, so that's going to come down a little bit. But ultimately, what is saving us in this financial period is the fact that Sir Jim Ratcliffe can invest into Manchester United. So if, for instance, he wanted to invest in the infrastructure of the club, that 100 odd million that he puts in brings it down and under the 105 threshold for this 3 year period for PSR, and we go again the month after and start building again. So this is the difference and why Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in has made a difference in the transfer market. Obviously he's not ratified yet, and that's not going to happen until another couple of weeks. Transfer window will be shut then, so United can't spend anything everything we can spend is pretty much down to Sir Jim Ratcliffe's investment in Manchester United come the end of this season. That's what the reality is. Bleck says, Adam, you should read up on Raymond Segura and his admission that he gave Barca players illegal drugs during that period. I mean, Barcelona are up for so many. I mean, the corruption, bribing the referees, how much they've been bailed out by the government over there. It's like it's like someone was telling me in Barcelona. It's like if you go with one bank, that's seen as a Real Madrid bank. If you go with another bank, that's seen as a Barcelona bank. If you're a Barcelona fan, you can't go to that Real Madrid bank. This is how it's not so much corrupt, but how crazy it is over there. It isn't fair. All the revenues are shared out between Barcelona and Real Madrid. And this is why these two clubs have got the front to still back the Super League while still competing in UEFA's top competition, the Champions League. They have got bottle, they have got front. They think they are untouchable. Barcelona and Real Madrid. The corruptness running through both of them is ridiculous. And yeah, if I did read up on him, I probably wouldn't be surprised by what he said. I really wouldn't. I might actually do some looking into that later. But for me, I think Barcelona and Real Madrid are going to die anyway because they're going to join the Super League. And if they do, we'll see how powerful UEFA are. And hopefully they do actually kick them out of the Champions League because they don't deserve to be in it. I don't know what La Liga will do. Honestly, we thought we was in a mess with the Premier League. What's about to happen over there with La Liga, the Super League, Real Madrid, Barcelona, that is a completely different animal altogether. And I think that is going to cause big ruckus over there in La Liga. Back into the chat. First was Fuentes. He drugged the likes of Nadal and Real Madrid, also Barcelona. Just looks full on corruption mode. That Erik ten Hag better interview for the Liverpool job because there is no loyalty in football and United could do him dirty soon. Erik ten Hag will leave. Will have players, structure and funds at Liverpool. Oh, there's no chance that Erik ten Hag going to Liverpool. Chanino, definitely not. Smash a like for Adam. Thank you for that verbal. Do give the video a like, guys. We're creeping up to the 200 mark. I didn't even realise how much you guys have been on it. You absolute legends and superstars. Here is your order of play. Like the video. Subscribe if you are watching for the first time and you're new. Scan the QR code in the bottom right hand corner for SofaScore. It's a free app and they're our partners right now. Drop into the description and click on the link if you don't or can't work that QR code. That's all you've got to do. You can share the video if you want as well. We will be back later on, guys. I've got a special live show tomorrow. Oh, yes I have. Yes I have. And you know what? That key word is live. So if anyone has ventured out onto Twitter and seen certain disagreements, arguments, conflicts, it may have mentioned my name in all of that. And people were saying along the lines of, this sort of content has been done before. I don't know what the big deal is. It's not been done live. That's all you need to know. And it was my idea. You lying mofo. Anyway, enough on that. TZ Nick says, I definitely think Klopp will end up at Bayern, especially if they don't win the league. It's a good shout, actually. I could see that. I think he'll take some time out. I think he needs a break. I do. Like I said, just to have that heavy metal football and go again and go again and go again. And everything that's changing in football, I can see how it would absolutely drain the life out of a manager. It was so difficult. So difficult to actually continue. And this is why Sir Alex Ferguson was such a legend. Absolute master at his class. And how he changed. The United way, like I said at the top of the show, the United way was finding a way. It always was. It didn't matter. We always had a different style. We always knew how best to play. And that was because of Sir Alex Ferguson. And no one will ever eclipse the achievement that that man has achieved. That man has got at all. There was no one who was going to come close. Kaz says, best not tell anyone what it is or you will get copied again. Yes. 4 likes away from the 200 mark. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, guys, or this afternoon, this lunchtime. I think we will move it to a 12 o'clock, actually. And you know what? While everyone's in the chat, I'm just going to do this quick poll. I should have done this before, idiot. What's the best time for the early show? Time. Okay, bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to put it in. I want you to vote on this right now. So we did 11:30 p.m. A lot of people have said that the 12 o'clock that we did today was a better option. So just let me know, guys. I'll just put a quick poll up there as well for you to vote on. What time for the early live show? What's best for you, guys? Let me know. 12 o'clock, does that suit better? 201 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Absolutely buzzing with that today. Yeah, buddy. Okay, midday live, definitely best. All right. I think it's made its mind up. I will be back later on today, obviously this evening, 6:30. I'm on top of the league as well tonight doing the City Spurs game, guys, so come over and join me. We'll just be flying across from my live stream on FUTV to top of the league as well. I may have some more. I want to see what Erik ten Hag says in his press conference today as well, with all the players coming back, so I'm going to get into that, and I may put some more content up a bit later on Erik ten Hag after that press conference. No elongated long crap live stream, just a bit more content for you guys, give my thoughts on that going ahead. And yeah, then we're going to be ready, aren't we? A football weekend. Football is back. Football is back. We've got a few votes because it is right at the end of the show on the poll, but I'm guessing by the gap everyone is loving the 12 o'clock show. Okay, guys, we're going to move it across. From now on, it will be 12 p.m. midday every day on FUTV. So book it in. If it's on your lunch break, whatever it is, if it works better, we're going to change it up to 12. Work in progress we are here on FUTV. Whatever suits you guys, you are the important thing. 217 likes. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for everyone tuning in today. Really appreciate it. Like, share and subscribe as always. Scan the QR code there. They are our new partners, SofaScore, the best football and sports app that there is out there. Trust me on that one. And again, thank you guys for dealing with me and the meltdown that was the Half-11 show. But silver lining, with all of that cock up from YouTube, we found out that 12 o'clock works better for anyone, for everyone anyway. So let's do it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all a bit later on.